Well, a very pleasant day. My name is Pastor Garfield Hamilton. I'm the senior pastor here at CPR Ministries, the House of Prayer and Praise. It's the week of September the 25th in 2011, and we're very excited today. We want to share the word of the Lord for the week with you. It's taken from the book of St. Mark, chapter 8 and verse 27, and the Bible says that Jesus went out and his disciples into the town of Caesarea Philippi. And by the way, he asked his disciples, he said, look, I want to know what you think. I want to know where your heart is, what your understanding is. You've been walking with me for a while. Who do men say that I am? What's the word on the street, in the neighborhood? I've been walking in this earth. I've been doing miracles. What do people think? And the Bible says that his disciples answered and they said, hey, you're John the Baptist. Some say Elias, and others say you're just one of the prophets. But Jesus said to him, I hear everything you're saying, but I'm not concerned right now so much about everybody else's opinion. Now I have already got everyone else's opinion. What I want to know from you right now is, who do you say that I am? And the Bible says that Peter got a revelation, and he answered and he said unto him, thou art the Christ. My God, my question to you in your situation as you're going through this week is he Christ in your circumstance? Is he Christ in your situation? Whatever financial area, whatever area in your families, whatever is going on your workplace, is he Christ in your situation? If you take a look further in the book of St. Mark, the same verse 22, chapter verse 22, the Bible says, he cometh to Bethsaida, and they brought a blind man to him, and they begged him to touch him. And the Bible says that Jesus led him outside of the town. There's some times when you got to get away from your environment to get your miracle. There's a time when you got to get out of your present circumstance. You got to take a step back to get a look at what's going on, to be able to get a breakthrough in your life. And the Bible says that Jesus put some spit on his eyes. And when he put it on him, he asked him, what do you see? And the Bible says that he looked up. The blind man looked up and he says, I can see. But what do you see? The Bible says, he says, I see men as trees walking. Let me tell you something. You might be going through some situations. You've stepped back. You're looking. You have not been able to see quite clearly what's going on. You're seeing things that don't even look like what it is. The Bible said, though, that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So I want you to be very careful of what you're looking at, and be very careful and mindful that you're not just looking at what you're seeing, believing what you're seeing. Sometimes we got to get a second touch from the Lord to be able to get it right, get it straight, get it aligned. The Bible says that Jesus touched him another time. He touched him a second time, and when he touched him, the Bible says that he saw men as they were. He saw things the way they should have been seen. I don't know where you are, what you've been going through, but my prayer for you this week is that God will touch you, will transform you, will turn your situation around so that you will see Jesus for who he is in your situation and your circumstances. Again, this is Pastor Garfield Hamilton.